Hi everyone, I'm Satheesh, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about the relation between India and Nepal. During the late 18th century, Nepal was ruled by King Prithviraj Shah. He was the greatest conqueror. During his time, Nepal was extended from Punjab to Bihar. Those days, Nepal was twice big as what it is now. In the early 19th century, during 1814 to 1816, Anglo-Nepalese war erupted. The war lasted for 2 years. Finally, Nepalese got defeated by East Indian Army. Then they're signing up a treaty called Sugauli Treaty. So whatever the land is captured by King Prithviraj Shah was taken by British India Army. The Mahakali River is the focal point on this treaty. Mahakali River originates from Kalapani. Kalapani is a place located in the downhills of Himalayas. This Mahakali River flows through the western side of Nepal and finally enters into India. It's called different name Sharada and finally joins Ganges. According to this treaty, the land lies on the east side of the Mahakali River is Nepal and the west side of the Mahakali River belongs to British India. Now after the independence in 1947, 1950, India is signing a peace and friendship treaty with Nepal. So according to this treaty, both the Indian national and Nepali national can go and work in each other's country without any formalities. They can work there, they can settle there. As a big brother, if Nepal want to buy any war materials, they have to consult India. During 1962, when Sino-Indian War erupted, Indian Army set up an army base in Lipulik. Lipulik is the place very close to Kalapani. It's a tri-junction between India, Nepal and China. It's a very important point for India. Since then, Indian Army base is there for a long time, even now. Now, in 1990, Nepal was ruled by monarchies. They were very close to India. After 1990, until 1990, nobody bothers about this Lipulik place. After 1990, communists came into rule. There were two parties in Nepal. National Congress, obviously they close to India. This Communist Party, they were more close to Chinese ideologies. Then they start asking questions in the parliament. This place actually belongs to Nepal. Why India is having this? Till then, the dispute is going between India and Nepal for this three places, Lipulik, Limbiadura, Kalapani. In 2019, when India declared Kashmir as a union territory, India officially released a map showing this Kalapani, Lipulik, Limbiadura in Indian territory. It has agitated the Nepalese. And in this year, May 8, 2020, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh officially opened the highways to Lipulik area for the pilgrimage to the Kailas Manasavara Yatra, which reduced the travelling journey time from 3 weeks to 1 week. Now they were so much worried about this, and on a hurry they released a map showing all these three places in their territory. Actually, what Nepalese claim is, according to this treaty, whatever the land lies on the western side belongs to India. But these Nepalese, what they saying is, Mahakali River is not a focal point. That's not the main river. Main river is the river flowing on the west side of the Mahakali is the main river. So India cannot claim this Mahakali River place. So according to their claim, this Kalapani, Lipulik, Limbiadura falls into Nepalese territory. That is the recent problem between India and Nepal. So this is not only the issue. There are other issues between India and Nepal. Madhesi issue is the main thing. Madhesis are the real Indians. They are from UP and Bihar. And their generations before, they migrated to Nepal and settled over there for generation. By birth, they are Nepalese. They settled in the southern part of Nepal. In Nepal, there are 75 districts. The Madhesis were settled in the 17 of that 75 district. And they were not given any constitutional rights. Even they cannot be a prime minister, they can't be a army general, they can't be a chief justice and so on, so many posts. So they've been demanding for the rights for a long time. India is backing them because they are real Indians. Now, because of this Madhesi issue, India declared a blockade in 2015, and because it has created a huge problem in the Nepalese soil. Because Nepal is landlocked by India on three sides, and the other side is China. So they have no other option than leaning towards China. Now, before let me talk about the Chinese incursion, let me talk about India-Nepal cooperation for the long time. Since 1950, India has invested billions of dollars in Nepal soil for the development of Nepal. And India and Nepal jointly they're doing hydroelectric project for a long time because Nepal is the main source of water for India. About 250 small rivers flows from Nepal side and enters into India, finally makes Ganges. Now, after 2015 earthquake, India was the first and only country to send troops to Nepal to save them. And post earthquake, India announced $1 billion, for the development, infrastructure development. And already there is a road link opened between India and Nepal, and the rail links project is going on. Petrochemical link is already open. So there's so many projects between India and Nepal. Now let's come to the Chinese point. After the blockade, Chinese got a good opportunity to enter into Nepali soil. Since then, their influence in the Nepal soils on the very rise. That is a serious concern for India at this point of time. Now, Chinese have promised $8.3 billion for the Nepalese road project and development. And Chinese have given permission for Nepalese to use 4 of the seaport and 3 other ports, land ports in China for the business. Now, Chinese already given, because they are not depending on internet facilities for India, Chinese have already given their internet line for them. Now, this is the main serious concern is Chinese trying to include Nepal into the one belt, one road concept to connect Kathmandu with Tibet. Now, it is a big problem for Nepal as well, because they have the evidence in front of them. How the Pakistanis got trapped by Chinese, how the Sri Lankans got trapped by Chinese, what happened to Tibet. The same thing is going to happen for Nepal as well, unless they are awake very short time. Because as far as Nepal is concerned, India is a big brother. India can protect them than anybody else. Because as far as India is concerned, India need to protect Nepal, because Nepal is a buffer state which is located between India and China. So India is very important for India. For India's concern, Nepal is very important for India as well. Now let's see. So there is a communist ideology in Nepal leaning more towards China. Let's hope that Nepal will understand the problems with Chinese ingression very soon, and they will get the friendly back relation with India very soon. Thank you very much for watching this video.